best of the best natural, wonderful herbs and essence and great technology all wrapped up to one beautiful beauty line, and that's the secret behind Korres, and it is the preview look at our brand new Today's Special. To ancient Greece and go back to formulas that are as new and as fresh and as exciting today as they ever could be for great skincare. Korres is a natural Greek beauty product line that's out of this world. We have not done a Today's Special with them since July, so it has been quite the drought, and we are so pumped about this one because here's what they did. Let me explain right here what they put together, which is really phenomenal. They have taken something they did a while ago, redid it, but actually added more to it. And I'll explain more of the story in just a second, but this is the entire Today's Special, every last piece you see here, and we are launching to the world a brand new scent. Now, why is Korres so famous? Well, it's because you get results. To me, you know, you can give me any pretty bottle you want, you can give me a lovely scent, that's fabulous, but what does it do to your skin? And here's some before and afters that I think are unbelievable. In fact, they're very believable because we know the quality of the Korres. There we're talking about, as you can see, the crepiness, the dry skin, the skin that just looks like it needs so much more moisture. And then you apply Korres and you can see the difference. And what's really interesting is that's 1 week used twice daily. You will actually experience a difference the first time you even use it. So let me explain the value to you because I think this is so huge and so important. Yes, we have a brand new launch. The first 2 bottles you're gonna see right here are the famous body butter. That is in the giant size. Plus you get the all-time favorite shower gel that we both love. If you were to buy these separately by themselves, they are going to be a value that is going to go well over $55. Then each of these typically are $12 a piece. You will get 10 more tubes right here, which equals $120. All of it for $49.50, and we have free shipping. And for the first time ever, we actually have this entire kit on auto ship, which is really exciting. Here's the individual, just to prove me right. You get 10 of the 1.69 ounce. Easy right there. Hi, Liz.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so excited. Welcome back.
Thank you. This is, as you said, the biggest, the most body butters we have ever put together, ever, in my history of being at HSN. Collection of body butters in one big collection. And what's so exciting is that, yes, you're getting all 10 of these, but you are also getting the brand new, as Suzanne, you mentioned,
it's the
violet, which is the authentic flower of Athens, Greece. You know, when you go to Greece, you see violets everywhere. And Lena, Korres, and I sat down and we said, okay, we wanted to give you something so special, so unique, straight from Greece. And Lena said, well, the flower, the violet, that's our flower. That's the flower of Greece. So we added some of that blooming jasmine, some peaches and plums, and a little hint of vanilla. And Suzanne hasn't even smelled this yet.
I haven't, and I waited
and I
for
love
us
that
to
she
do
does
it live.
this. I think it's so cool that she does this live on air, because Patsy just did it live on air, and she goes, it's so sexy, I just want to lay in a bath of bubbles. I mean, that's Patsy over there. She's like, I just wanted to lay in bubbles. So as you mentioned, I know.
Oh, okay.
Brand new tonight.
It's heavenly. If heaven had a scent, I think it would be this.
Right?
It's really amazing.
Isn't it beautiful?
What are the notes in this? What did they do to put this one together?
So it's a little hint of that violet, which is very subtle and clean in itself. Then you've got that blooming jasmine. Then you have fresh peaches and plums with a little hint of vanilla.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It is absolutely scrumptious. So you're getting that jumbo body butter and the full-size shower gel. But guess what? We thought, all right, you're going to give a gift for yourself, but then you can give all 10 of these away, or break them up into 10 different gifts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep one for yourself. And I just want to show you how beautiful it comes, because Lena and George Korres designed this beautiful,
gorgeous.
I know, it's an inspiration of that gorgeous violet that is just, it's in every wedding, it's in everybody's home in Greece. We wanted to bring Greece to you and give you something that's so gorgeous and so unique, and of course that you can't get anywhere else. So you get this, but by the way, your violet also comes in your collection, so you could give the gift of violet as well.
And give it, will you tell us every single scent that we're getting in the 1.6
Yes, so
tubes?
you are getting the brand new tonight, the violet. the sea lavender, which is calming, relaxing. You're getting the cashmere rose, one of your all-time favorites. It's a modern floral. That lily bouquet that smells like just gardenia and beautiful white flowers. Yogurt, which is just pure, clean, unscented. The ginger lime, a little bit of energizing, reminds me of sparkling lime soda. Basil lemon is that energizing pick-me-up. Vanilla cherry, one of your all-time favorites. It's a sophisticated cherry with a little hint of vanilla. Guava is our #1 bestseller in over 30 countries around the world. Smells like you're on the beach enjoying that tropical vacation. And then one of our newest scents, the Guava Mango, which somebody backstage was like, it's sold out online and da-da-da, why is it sold out? I'm like, okay, it's in the Today Special, relax. It's juicy, it's mango, it's peaches, it's mouth-watering. So what's so great is that all 10 of these, no matter what mood you're in, you know, you want a spa experience, you want a night out with the girlfriends, you want date night.
Or you want to give it to a guy, like that yogurt is easy. If you got a guy who works with his hands, he's out in the cold elements all the time. And again, just so you know, when a few moments ago we showed you .com, one of these, which is the deluxe size, is $12. So me, not being the greatest math wizard in the world, I took the price divided by all 12, and it came out to $4 a piece, $4 a piece. And if you want to go on .com right now, you actually will see the full-size shower gel.
Yes.
We can't hardly keep shower gel in stock. It's one of the most loved and one of the products I use the most in the line. That you'll see is well over $4, not even close, just for the shower gel. So why is this so popular? Well, I think when you talk about the amount sold, you certainly can rest assured that this is probably going to be okay for those stocking gifts. We've sold more than 2.8 million. That's a whole lot. And you know what? We certainly wouldn't sell that many if it really didn't work and it really wasn't a great experience. But for me, Liz, what I like so much is you're not going to get a better value, and we are last minute gifts. So if you need stocking stuffers galore, if you're saying, oh my goodness, I've got a whole bunch of people to buy for, maybe you put them in twos in every gift. This is the ultimate Korres gift to give, but also give a little treat to yourself as well, which I like at Christmas. A little something for me, a little something for everybody else.
And when you look at this, you're like, oh my gosh, can I break this up into 10 gifts? To your point,
of course,
share all 10, but think about it, you're also getting this just for yourself. So every mood that you're in, you know, even if you are kind of feeling under the weather, you're kind of not, you know, kind of feeling blah, a little stressed, you have different scents for whatever mood that you're in. You want something that's just gonna kind of give you that spring in your step. You'll have that ginger lime, you'll have that basil lemon, but yes, they all smell incredible, and you are getting the most body butters in history that we've ever put together in a Today Special. But it's truly about what you said in the beginning. It's how it transforms your skin. So who is this for? This is for those of you that have loose, crepey, lines, wrinkles, all of it from head to toe. And there's a reason why every single scent, except for the new ones, of course, that are launching tonight, are a customer pick, because you get results like this in one application.
Also too, guys, I want to show you the shower gels. We also have the shower gel set available. And what that is a 5-piece shower gel collection. Originally, it's $92.50 in retail. We are down to $34 and some change if you want to get a full set of the full-size shower gel. And we'll give you the info on the screen. We also have flex pay on that. On the Today's Special, I want to remind you, because it's so unusual, you might not have heard me because I kind of slipped through it pretty quickly. This is on auto ship for the very first time. We've never done something like this. And you know what's really extraordinary? On auto ship, you will even get the full box. They just don't throw a whole bunch of things in a box. You'll get this, plus the brand new Violet in the mega size body butter and the large size of the gel. That is part of our auto ship. So you lock in our Today's Special price, and you will continue to get it. Now, right now, we have it scheduled officially for 180 days. And again, think Mother's Day. What are you going to give as gifts coming up? Maybe you have a wedding in the spring. Wouldn't that be great? A wedding in the spring, and you want to give all the bridesmaids something lovely?
Exactly. And what's so great is whether it's men, women, anybody in your life, and you've always, we're all there where we've had those surprise guests that show up at our door, and you're like, oh, you brought the boyfriend. I didn't know. Da-da-da. You need a gift? You can give them the basil lemon, the yogurt, the ginger lime. But look at the result. Oh my gosh, that does smell like heaven. The girls are going crazy over the new Violet. But anyway, look at the difference. So if you have loose, crepey, aging skin and you want to smooth it out, this is the way to do it. Remember, Korres is known for our proprietary Elastis Smooth Complex. Unique blend of natural ingredients that have a benefit to the skin to give you results like this. I mean,
that's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Like seriously, look at the before and after.
Right.
I mean, I hate to say it, but your before, it's making me itch, honestly. I just want to take the lotion and like, let me get in there and help her out a little bit because it's super dry. I mean, you know, even down here in Florida, you know, they oh, it's so humid all the time. Yeah. Once we get into the cold season, my skin feels like it's almost crawling right now.
Yeah, I mean, I get the itchy, which is the worst when your skin is dry, and I just itch. We had a call earlier this morning, didn't have the Today Special, but she was talking about body butter in general, how her skin from Arizona is always just so itchy, and using the body butter, her skin doesn't itch anymore. I mean, so think about that. You're getting that hydration. It's not greasy, it's not, wait a second. You haven't smelled the shower gel yet.
No, I totally smell it.
You
That's
did?
the first thing I did.
You did? Okay.
Because I am like the biggest geek fan.
I love that you wait. I like that you wait. That's
I do, because you know what? They bring in samples, like, I want to smell it. I'm like, no, really, let's just do it live. Because honestly, I really am a scent freak. I don't like sicky sweet scents. I don't like plastic smelling scents. So, and I'm brutally honest, which is probably a bit of a fault. So it's kind of a bit daring for me to actually smell something. I mean, my producer's like, you brutally honest? Say it ain't so, right?
That's a good thing, though. Just like Patsy, she had never smelled it till just 10 minutes ago.
Right, yeah.
And she's like, I feel sexy and I want to lay in a bubble bath. That's what I want to do with the violet. That's what it feels like. But look at this. Look at the difference. So yes, you're going to smell sexy and beautiful and all that, but look at how great your skin is going to look.
Now, let me ask you a question, because the other thing that people love Korres for is it locks in and it stays moist for a long time. You ever put a lotion on? Tell us why. Yeah. You ever buy a lotion and you put it on and I swear, a half hour later, you're like, well, here it is. I got it in my purse. I got to put some more on.
Yeah, because alligator skin.
You have alligator skin, or your skin feels dry again. Right. Why does that happen, and how does Korres correct that?
Okay, because we don't use fillers. So typically over 50% of what you get in a product is loaded with fillers. That means it just sits on the skin. So that's why when you put it on and then maybe even an hour later you'll look at your skin and it looks scaly again. Right, because it's got mineral oil and silicones and parabens and propylene glycol that just kind of block the skin and make your skin look drier. It's that vicious cycle so that you keep using it and using it and using it and then you buy more and more and more. But with Korres, we don't use any of the yucky stuff. We don't use any harsh chemicals. There's, gosh, we'd have to have a whole show for it, but over 30 different chemicals that are out there that are typically found in skincare and body products. We don't use any of that. Instead, we just use natural ingredients. Every ingredient in here isn't just because it's the coolest thing. Every ingredient in here has a benefit to the skin, like grapeseed extract, which is known for its plant compounds, which is one of the compounds is OPCs. We've heard of OPCs as a powerful antioxidant that helps fight environmental aggressors. That's in here.
Do you want to hear something? The craziest thing about this company that we never ever talk about is they actually even have better water than all of us.
Yeah.
You have more than... We never talk about this, and it's one of the key components to why their products are so successful. Yes. Explain pharmaceutical-grade water.
Yes, so George Korres and Lena Korres being a biochemist, traveled the world, meeting with doctors, meeting with pharmacies all over the world, and they had a certain number of a grade. So say between 1 and 10, it was about a 9. George said, okay, I want a 5. I want to have the purest that you can get. So his purified water system that he actually built in our facility is more potent than you would even find in a hospital, doctor's office, or anything like that.
I know, it's like their hidden secret they don't talk about very much.
Lots of hidden secrets.
There really is. And I mean, I think that's the level. This is the kind of quality gift you're giving someone. And remember, you're getting 2 of the big guys, both Violet in the full-size gel and the Mega Body Butter, which you have in your hand. Yes. Then you're getting 10 more of their deluxe size body butters. Now, this would be, if you buy a body butter right now on hsn.com, we showed you a little earlier, it's $12. So you can do the math, 10 times 12. You can do that. I don't have to do that for you. We got that one. So it's a truly incredible value. And I think it's the moment that if you have a Korres flavor you love, I love the mango, people love the guava, it's great to try another style or another scent or another flavor, but it's awesome to treat someone you love to it. And I'll tell you what I love about this 10 o'clock preview launch is you don't have to wait till midnight. You don't have to worry about, oh, is it gonna sell out on me? We know we got it all right now, and we have that very unique auto ship to go along with it. So it's a good time to go, you know what, with Flex Pay, we have Flex on it, we have Flex on it, and a great, awesome price on this. It is truly the best buy from Korres we will do for this entire year, which is pretty impressive.
And in our history, the most body butters we've ever done in a Today's Special. And
nuts.
You'll get it home for Christmas.
And we launched the new Violet. Okay,
Yes.
so we're gonna look at a clinical. Explain what we're seeing
So
here in
take a look at this. So using actual doctors and instruments to measure the improvement in the lines and wrinkles and crepiness of the skin. So in this, they discovered that it helps to reduce the look of crepey skin, improves the texture, that's that alligator skin we were talking about. It hydrates for 24 hours, clinically proven to hydrate for 24 hours. That means, as you were saying, you don't have to reapply. Because it doesn't contain all the chemicals, but it's actually doing something for you. It's got the OPCs in there. It's got the shea butter almond oil, this proprietary Elastismooth complex that only Korres has that you will never find in another body product.
Crazy.
Right?
And there's nothing out there that's like this. Also, too, we're gonna see what customers have to say about it, correct?
Yes, so think about this. So as women, we're picky. So if you're gonna say, hey, get rid of my crepey skin, get rid of my lines and wrinkles, it better do it. So think about that. 32 women said immediately after application, not waiting 6 months, not waiting a year, right? Immediately after application, it reduced the appearance of crepey skin. Their skin was smoother, it improved the texture, and 100%-
Did they all agree?
Yeah, 100% said, wait, I used this once and my skin looks younger. Have you ever used a product and said, oh yeah, raise my hand, my skin looks younger?
Right, and they all agreed. Like, I can't get my girlfriends to decide, a group of 5 of us, where we want to go to lunch, let alone we agree that our skin would look younger. Like, that's got to be a dramatic difference to everybody to agree to that.
It's unheard of. I mean, usually you want, you know, an 80% or above, but to have 100% of all 32 women say, you know what, I used it once and my skin looks younger. It reduced the appearance of crepey skin. It's almost like you're wearing pantyhose on the skin. So if you have that loose crepey skin, the lines and wrinkles, and you want something that smells like heaven, like this Violet brand new tonight, smells like, look at what you can expect. And even in the photos here, you can see, look at this before. Is this you? Is it the back of your arm, the back of your legs? Look at the after in 1 week. Not a year, not 6 months, in 1 week. Look at that. You go from crepey, thin, tissue paper skin to look at the after. That's that Elastismooth complex that just irons everything out. It just smooths everything out. And you can see it even here live with our models. You can count the number of lines in the without, and then look at the smoothing. That's using natural, powerful ingredients. Every ingredient that has a benefit. I mean, this is incredible.
Oh, sorry about that. Free shipping. 5 flex pays, it's all here tonight. I want to point out too, if you go to hsn.com right now, you will see some of the individual products. If you go there, just the body butter right there is going to be $31 on .com, and you can go there and look at it. As I showed you earlier, if you go to .com right now, the deluxe body butter in the 10 extra bottles that you get or tubes you get, that's a $12 value. So you get both of these, deluxe and full size of the gel, and you just use a teeny bit. The first time I ever used the Korres gel, you remember this story? I went, like like anything you think, well, I'm gonna have to use tons of it. And I literally took my little spongy thing and went, and put a ton on, and it was everywhere. So you use the teeniest little amount, and I use Korres gel every single time I shower. It just sits there on the side of my shower, and I absolutely am a believer in it. So you get the full, deluxe size, you get the big size, and then you get 10 additional tubes of the body butter in all this amazing scent. And again, 10 times 12, I think you can do the math on that. That's why this today's special is really phenomenal. And we have the free shipping, so you love that, save money. With the 5 flex pays tonight, you're only spending $9.90. And what I really like is you pay it off in 5 months. And so it's only a little bit every month to really treat someone to some of the very best skincare you will ever try in the world. If you're new to it, welcome. We're so happy you guys are trying it tonight because it has a phenomenal reputation. You can find Korres in any of the best department stores in the world, in the best boutiques in the world, featured in some of the biggest 5-star hotels in the world. But trust me, in any of those other resources, you will spend so much more money than $49.90. In fact, it would be over $107 to be able to match what Korres has done exclusively for you. I love you guys. You go out and you're like, oh, I know I can find Korres in my department store at the mall. They will not have a better offer than we are tonight, and we're launching that brand new Violet, and I know so many of you love it when they launch a new scent, and you're on it because you're like, I want to get it, and this is the only way to get it actually is in this collection. So what an exciting exciting treat tonight. Share it with someone you love. Also, too, we're getting into the heat and the cold of winter, like super hot indoors, super freezing cold outdoors, and your skin will just drink it in. You know, some days, even down here in Florida, I feel like my skin is crawling. I love Vegas and Nevada, but when I go out there, I've got to take Korres with me. There's no doubt about it.
I was in Arizona a few weeks ago. Oh. It was so dry. But when you use your Korres, as you mentioned earlier, you do not have to reapply. This is your jumbo size of that brand new violet, which is so beautiful. Again, it's the authentic, it's the real flower of Athens, Greece. And you can see, look at this. You're not wasting any product. It's very clean, it's pure, has a little bit of jasmine in there, a little bit of peach, a little bit of plum, and a little hint of vanilla. It is gorgeous. It just melts into your skin. But guess what? You have a year's worth of body butter now.
It's crazy.
It is the biggest collection that we have ever done. And by the way, you're also getting all 10 of these in this beautiful gift box that you can break up into 10 different gifts, because you'll get it home in time for Christmas, or you can just give the whole thing away or give it one to yourself.
Well, that'd be nice. And you absolutely think ahead a little bit too. With auto ship, do you have a wedding coming up? Do you want to give gifts to, maybe you're going to have a baby shower and you want to give a little parting gift to all the people who attended? Maybe Mother's Day. What are you going to do for Mother's Day? Yes. With auto ship, you'll get the exact same shipment repeatedly, and we're doing it every 120 days. Now remember, you can slow that down, you can speed it up, you can cancel it. But I'll tell you, if you are into Korres, you cannot get a better offer than this and keep getting the same offer over and over again. And that's like a little surprise every couple of months coming to your door. Here's what you're getting. You're getting the full size. That's the deluxe size of the body butter in the brand new violet. You also get the deluxe gel. If you've never tried their gel, I promise you will love it. Then you get 10 additional of the deluxe size, or this is the mega size. These are the additional deluxe size in the guava mango, the guava, the vanilla cherry, the basil lemon, the ginger lime, the yogurt, which is great for the guys, the lily bouquet, the cashmere rose, and the sea lavender, and another violet is in there. Yay! So we're so excited about this.
Give one away.
And I got a ton of you on the line right now, or if you can, go to .com. It's a couple of clicks and you're done. Please don't forget about the full-size 5-pack of the shower gels. Again, this is where I go bonkos over Korres, and I use it every single day. Yeah, if you think about it, on .com right now, one of these, this is crazy, one of these are $31 on .com right now. We're giving you 5 for $34.50.
Those 1850. That's the 1850.
Oh, 1850.
Size.
I apologize.
So we wanted to give, like, I think less than 2. You get 3 for free.
Oh, well, it's a good deal. I told you I was not good at math at all.
Something like
Obviously,
that.
I'm not. Yeah, these are $18.50. Oh, it's the body butter. How much is the body butter full
31.
size? 31. That's why I was getting messed up. That's that one. These are $18.50 times 5. That's huge. That's fun.
I know.
I love that. All right, thanks, Liz.
Thank you.
We'll see you at midnight.
Yes.
All right, you learn more. Also, stay right
you.
there. I'm going to be heading to the kitchen because, again, we have last-minute gift ideas. And now this is going to be for the cook or the wannabe cook. So stick around for that.
Here's your Merry update for today. There's only 1 week left till Christmas, but don't worry, we've got you covered. We still have lots of great gifts at great prices for everyone on your list. So shop our last-minute gift store to get guaranteed Christmas delivery to you or straight to your gift recipient. And don't miss Korres tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern and all day tomorrow, bringing you the ultimate in hydration with their 12-piece body butter set. Keep some for yourself and gift the rest. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
How many years have we been making these?
Too many to count.
That's true. And this is for you.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, I wanted to. Because, you know, these never last long.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list
And make monthly payments with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
Welcome to Generation Wow. For over 75 years, HP has been the leader in innovation, pioneering technology through cutting-edge products and forward-thinking solutions. HP makes life better for everyone, everywhere. From laptops and desktops to monitors and printers, the visionaries at HP create experiences that amaze. Let their experts help you reinvent how you work, play, and live. HP and HSN. Keep reinventing. Only on HSN.
This is last minute gift ideas. What's happening tonight? Well, we have a lot of variety, that's for sure. And if you stick around, we also are featuring items that are inspired by Disney's Mary Poppins Returns movie, which is actually launching tomorrow. So my beautiful necklace was inspired by the movie. We also have some really beautiful items coming up in a bit. So if you haven't seen the movie and when it opens tomorrow, we've got your gift ahead of time tonight. So stick around because you'll see that a little bit later. Now we're going to talk about an item that I have and I absolutely love. I have been over the last several months trying to really live a keto lifestyle. And those of us who are trying to lose weight or you want a healthy snack, or by the way, if you just love deviled eggs, you know, we rely on boiled eggs. They're great and they taste good, right? Well, what's the problem? They're usually really hard to make. And this has totally saved me. It's like my knight in shining armor coming to my rescue, because you can make 12 perfect hard-boiled eggs with ease using the Dash Deluxe Egg Cooker. But here's what they did for the holiday, which I really love, Dash, thank you. Actually, what they have included now is a gorgeous gift box, and guess what? You even get the bow and you get the tag.
Isn't that crazy?
Mine didn't come with all
No
that,
way.
I can tell you that, Kelly. So all of it is included, plus the box, so it is truly ready to go. All right, our colors are aqua, black, grape, navy, pink, red, and yellow. So those are your color options. Do we have them all? We have them all in stock?
I believe so, yeah.
Aqua, purple, yellow, red, navy, pink. Boom, we do, and we got the black. All right, hi, Kel.
Hi, if you want the easiest to peel too, hard-boiled eggs, you can see you're steaming your hard-boiled eggs. So the shell basically jumps off, right? And don't you notice that?
One of the customer reviews totally talked about that.
Yeah, because it's steamed inside the shell, so it actually separates the shell from that lining that gets stuck, and you end up peeling 800 million, billion, gazillion little pieces, and your hands hurt, and then you don't want to do your deviled eggs because it took you 2 hours to peel them.
And they look terrible.
And they look all nicked up with your fingernails. That's not going to happen when you do your deviled eggs, because you're being able to cook a dozen in about 15 minutes. Look how perfect though. None of that weird gray or that ring around the outside. None of the green
thing.
Yeah, you're gonna get the perfect hard-boiled egg, but it does soft-boiled eggs. It'll do your poached eggs, it'll do little mini omelets, and it'll do large omelets. Yes, right. And it's your steamer. So you're gonna be able to do vegetables as well. Shrimp we've got down here, but it does a dozen, and this is how the results are. So you get a dozen cooked. In the time it would take you, think about this, to get your big pot, fill it with water, lug it across your kitchen to your stovetop, wait 25 minutes for the rolling boil, drop them in, lose half of them, because half of them crack, then do your voodoo to get them to peel, you like whatever you heard.
Well, no, then did you get them out in time?
Yeah, the vinegar, the ice water, the this, the that.
Yeah.
You're done. With Dash, you probably could have had 2 dozen done, right? And this is how you do the hard boiled. Then we'll get into all the different ones. It comes with everything you need. We're not asking you to purchase additional accessories. It even comes with the bow and the gift tag and the box. The little cup comes included. It says hard boiled, soft boiled, and medium boiled on the cup. So when you're doing hard, you just fill it to the line that says hard. If you're doing soft boiled, you know, obviously you fill it to that line. Then you just pour it right over the burner here, okay? So you pour your water in. Now I'm gonna load a dozen, but you could do anywhere from 1 to a dozen.
Yes.
Now, if you've ever considered purchasing an egg cooker, there are about 6 or 7 of them, that's mostly. Now, this one does a dozen. If you've seen any of the gift lists out there, the national television shows, this has been on all of them, the Dash egg cooker, yeah. It has a little pin here, and you just give it a little poke, so you have this hole, and that's actually what steams and releases that lining from the egg itself. That's why you get those easy to peel hard-boiled eggs more often than doing the voodoo that you've heard, you know, in the boiling water bath. So you put that hole that we've already pre-poked all these in the up position. That's what allows the steam out. And then you just load the second one. If you want to do a second one, you do a second one. But you can do the double decker, or you don't have to. You don't have to use it to capacity. I always do. We eat a lot of hard-boiled eggs in my house because they're healthy. She's doing keto. They're 70 calories, 7 grams of protein, all 13 essential amino acids. It's quite possibly one of the most perfect foods. Scientists talk about eggs as a perfect protein, as a perfect food. If you're getting healthy in January, if you're eating all you want this month, I'm okay with that, you're getting healthy in January, start your morning with eggs.
It's essential, and you saw they just put up, there's certain things that we have on the air that actually we wrote about because we love them. It's like doing a customer review.
Yes.
And you saw my list, and this is, I am 100% into this. And you know what's really nice is, to be honest, this is one of the cookier things. It doesn't take up too much space.
Right, it all
When you go
fits
to
in.
store it away, it all kind of fits and nests into itself. So I didn't have to have a huge amount of counter space to be able to add this to my collection of HSN appliances. What I love about it, though, is it's instantly ready within minutes, and it's so hassle-free. For example, whenever you go to a party, what is eaten first when someone takes the time to make deviled eggs?
Oh, it's always the deviled eggs.
Always.
And they're wanting your recipe, and how did you get them so perfect?
And guess what? And I love deviled eggs, right? I love them, love them, love them. I have a whole cookbook on just deviled eggs, but until this came around, who wants to do them?
No.
Because they're such a pain.
They're such
now
a pain.
It makes it so easy that you can make your own homemade deviled eggs, or you can share them as a gift if you want to. I think this is the ultimate fun gift to give somebody, and I love this feature as well.
All right, so this is our poached. Look at that runny middle, that interior, but that hard-cooked exterior. You can get 7 poached eggs done in 7 minutes. Have you ever been able to do 7 poached eggs in 7 minutes?
Girl, I cannot do a traditional poached egg to save my life.
No, and you can customize how runny, you know, if you like them really runny, you can customize that. But this is what we're talking about. And most people go to the brunch restaurants that serve the Eggs Benedict, and they pay extra money for that. You can do your own Eggs Benedict with your poached eggs from the Dash egg cooker. You get 2 layers to do poached eggs with. And here's the cool thing. You don't have to do the same thing on each layer. So as an example, I'll show you. So I'm gonna do my soft-boiled eggs. So I'm gonna pour in my water for soft. Obviously my poached are a little bit soft. Pour in the water, and then I'm gonna do 4 poached eggs on the bottom. And the cool part about this, that's different than maybe doing that double burner boiler situation with the vinegar swirl for your poached eggs like you might be doing, you can season them. So if you wanted to add a little salt or a little pepper, I can just take my Dash spice mills and season them before I even cook them. And I think that that's really cool as well.
And by the way, you gotta see these spice mills. We're not gonna get a whole presentation on them, but there's a set of 2, all right?
Yep,
and
here's
they're
my salt.
beautiful. And they come in at holiday price, 4 flex pays, and free shipping on that. Look how pretty those are. So ask about those if you need
They're
some pretty
electric,
ones.
and they look that old world crank style, but they're electric.
They're sturdy
I love
too.
that.
Like, they're really built nicely.
Well, I happen to know that poached eggs and soft-boiled eggs take the same amount of time. So I'm going to, oops, lost my egg down in the bottom there. I'll pull that out. I put my little soft-boiled egg tray, you're getting all the trays. And again, I poke that hole, but they take the same amount of time as poached. So when this is done, it's gonna be about 6 to 7 minutes. I'm going to have 4 poached eggs and 4 soft-boiled eggs. And guess what I did? Basically nothing. I cracked my eggs, I seasoned them with my salt and pepper mill, and I literally walked away. It buzzes at you when it's done. So it's not like, well, is it done or isn't it?
Yeah,
it buzzes.
I love that because there's no guesswork either. Like, you're trying to do boiled eggs, I don't know when they're ready, then I do them I pull them out too early, I don't let them boil enough. And I loved boiled eggs. It's an easy, healthy, quick snack. I love making deviled eggs. If you're the same boat, and it also is a really unusual, cool gift to give somebody.
Oh, yeah.
If you know someone who's really short on time, and maybe they're eating poorly, or maybe, like you said, in the new year,
Yep,
they're
new
like,
year.
this is it, I'm gonna do it this year.
Protein.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat more protein. This is an awesome kit, and you get everything, and for the first time ever, you actually get a really great looking box, the bow and the tag.
You would pay $10 for the box, the bow, and the tag
That's true. Look
at
how
the
nice this
drugstore.
is.
Last minute gift.
Look how pretty this is.
It says dash to from, it has the bow. Maybe this is for your coworker or your colleague that's always heating up stuff in the microwave. This now becomes their mini steamer. Just as an example, I did my breakfast potatoes. I'll give them a little salt with my spice mills, maybe a little pepper, but I also did my omelet in my large omelet tray. That's a 4-egg omelet. The omelet tray's coming to you.
Right.
So it cooks your omelet rather than you, instead of, you know, brushing your teeth, doing your eyeliner and all that in the morning, stand over a stovetop waiting for that omelet, or not doing the omelet at all because you don't have time. This, all you do is load in your eggs, load in your vegetables, season it with your new salt and pepper mills, go get your hair done, your makeup done, get the kids off to school, and omelet is cooked. And it's not dry.
perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, have you ever had a really dry omelet because you
Oh, yeah.
overcooked it? And again, you walk away, you're done with your hair, all of a sudden you're eating a healthy breakfast, your kids are eating something healthy, and it's like almost zero effort.
Yeah, it
is. That's why I love it the most.
Well, here's something that's really cool. So we've done eggs, 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 and eggs. Guess what? This example, no eggs. We took our white rice and we steamed our white rice, but this could be quinoa or brown rice,
And that's
wild
enough rice for 2.
Oh, easily. So it steams on the inside. Then at the top, we did our steamed veggies. So So if this is for your office, or maybe it's for your boat like Suzanne, or your RV, or your vacation home, then we did our shrimp. All of this done in our egg cooker, right?
That's a lot.
It's a lot of food, but it's a miniature steamer. So take it as that little miniature steamer and eat healthier with your eggs, eat healthier at work or wherever you're taking. Maybe it's for a dorm room
And the
or
last
something
one,
like
real
that. Our last one is we used our poaching tray to make little mini omelets.
Oh, cute.
Isn't that
Perfect.
cool?
You can put a little muffin, a little hollandaise sauce
and
on it.
everybody gets
Lovely.
to choose their own toppings for their omelets.
That'd be perfect for the gang coming over the holidays. All right, customer pick, read the reviews because they're excellent on this. I personally own it and I will highly recommend it to everybody that I know. I really do. We have 4 flex tonight.
It's a huge customer
And we
pick.
have a special holiday price and it does make a great last minute gift idea. Thank you, Kelly.
All right, I'll save you some eggs.
Oh, thank you.
And some
I gotta keep rolling. Here's why. Because we have a lot of guests and a lot of great products, but what I want you to know is we have what's called our last minute gift ideas, and that's what we're doing tonight. Really important though, if you wanna get your gifts on time, you gotta do it between now and noon tomorrow because we will not be charging you any additional shipping fees. Now, starting at noon, that's gonna change. So you have a little over 13 hours to take advantage of it. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, I still have something to get for my brother, I don't have anything for my aunt, oh shoot, I wanted to get one more thing, and then tonight is the perfect time to make sure and stock up. And this next item I think really solves another serious problem in the kitchen, and that truly is prep. I think one reason many of us do not have time to cook in the kitchen is because the prep takes so darn long. Well, we're gonna solve that right here. It's like having a sous chef who's gonna get everything ready for you very quickly, and it's from Kitchen Master. It's the multi-purpose slicer dicer with the peeler tool. We've got aqua and orange and lime green and purple and black and blue, and back here is the red, and John is gonna be our chopping expert. Hey, John.
How are you?
So you finished using the Dash boiled egg maker.
Now you want to do
something with that.
some egg salad maybe? How about mincing onions? I mean, this is probably one of the most tedious jobs in the kitchen, one everybody hates because you cry. I mean, let's face it. But with this machine, with the Master Dicer, you place a half an onion on top, you press down on the handle, you got minced onion. I mean, it's that simple. That's why everybody loves this machine. It's the time that it saves you, but it's also the tears that you save.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no smell on your hands. Everything goes into the bowl. And just to show you, here, I'm gonna plop this out here. You gotta see the difference you get with this. I mean, look at that. Minced up perfect for tuna fish or chicken salad, for homemade meatloaf on taco night, you're gonna love it. How about for leeks? Anything, I'll tell you what, the way it works, it's like having 24 little knives that all work at the same time here. And you can see with the blade that I'm using, this is the fine mincing blade. It also comes with a larger dicing blade. And by the way, these also do your julienning. I'll show you that in a second. But it also comes with a slicing blade. And watch real quick, because like I said, it's like having 24 little knives that all work at the same time to mince in seconds. I mean, if you've ever tried to do this with a knife by hand, it takes forever.
And you don't get the consistency.
Leeks that come out perfect and uniform. It has to because of the design of that machine. The way this comes down over those blades, it feeds those, and by the way, the blades are razor sharp German stainless steel blades. I'm gonna pop that out and just look inside. I mean, here, take a look at this. I'll pour this out on the plate so you guys can see. It comes out perfect for soups and stews and salads, for stir fries, however you like it. But something solid, I'll put the same blade back in. Something solid won't mince, okay? Something like a carrot or a beet or an apple or a pear or a potato comes out julienne.
That's
and
awesome.
I mean, I'm doing carrots right now, but like I said, it could be an apple,
And you're doing it on a
carrot,
slight
pear.
angle, right?
What's that? Yeah, I do it on a slight angle because the way the machine works, it comes down like this. So I tip it in on an angle, and I get those perfect, like,
awesome.
shoestring French
and
fries,
your kids will want to eat
carrot
that
sticks,
more than they will just a big
sticks.
chunk of carrot.
Oh yeah, but everything goes right into the bowl, and you can make as much or as little as you like. How about this? Here, I'll swap out bowls here and go to an apple, because you can take an apple, place it on top of the machine, and press down on the lid. You get perfect matchstick apples.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay, I mean, look at this. The kids go crazy over this. When you melt down a bowl of caramel in the microwave, and they can have their own little dip tray that way, caramel apple dip, and everything goes right into the bowl. So, I mean, it just saves you so much time. Again, cooking doesn't take time. It's the prep that takes the time. Here, I'll show you with a hard-boiled egg, and I'll turn the machine upside down so you can see. what I mean about 24 little knives. It's 12 going one way, 12 going the other way, and all you do is press down on the lid.
Don't you agree, John, because you've been in this for a long time and you've been offering a lot of kitchen products. A lot of us don't do recipes because the prep is so cumbersome and difficult. So we go through the drive-thru, we call the pizza guy, and then we feel guilty about it. I think when you have this unit at home, all of a sudden it does change the way you eat because the prep is no longer arduous. You don't mind prepping because you whip it out quickly.
That's right.
Also, I gotta mention, if you are in doubt at all, there are 3 full pages in my little hot hand, and even more on .com, that are perfect 5-star reviews on this very item. And so many people talk about the green peppers, the potatoes, works like a champ. The onions, a lot of people do talk about the onions.
Take a potato, put it on top. Well, like I said, the onions are, nobody likes chopping onions. But look, I'm putting a potato on that blade, pushing down on the handle. And look at this, I got shoestring French fries. You can make them by the mounds. I mean, if you use this machine just for making French fries, instead of buying them frozen. Here, I'll pour this out on the table in the front here so you guys can see. Look at this. I mean, French fries, like that would fill up. That's a family of 4 right there.
Oh, absolutely.
With what, 3 potatoes, 4 potatoes?
Sure.
What would that cost you if you went out? Or if, even a frozen plastic freezer bag, now you can make them fresh yourself. And again, to change out the blade, here, if you want bigger French fries, all you do is take this little tab, you pull it back, that unlocks the insert. I'm gonna go to the larger one, push that tab forward, and now instead of giving you the small French fries, now you're gonna make those big jumbo French fries like you get in the restaurants, okay? And you can do this with carrots, beets, apples, pears, potatoes. I mean, look at the size difference on those fries. Those are gigantic fries. Oh, but watch this, because I gotta tell you, on taco night, you'll absolutely love this machine. And the reason is because it'll actually dice tomatoes. I've never found a machine that dices tomatoes like this machine.
And I was waiting for you to get to those darn tomatoes, because I'm like, even when you use a knife on tomatoes, they can be really hard to cut.
Right?
Look at it's going through the like butter. It's like nothing.
Well, and again, the blades are razor sharp. That's why the machine works. But what I love about this, if you've ever diced tomatoes by hand with a knife on a cutting board, you end up taking off a half a knuckle or, I mean, your fingers never get close to these blades, so look at this.
So if you're making a salsa.
Oh, by the way.
So do a salsa. We got peppers over here,
too. You could make a salsa.
Onions,
here, I'll add some onion to this.
Some pepper. I got peppers.
We can do some
over here.
peppers to this. You know what? Here, let's make a quick Greek salad. How's that? I'm gonna pop this blade out. I'm gonna put this blade in, and let me lock it in. And then I'm gonna take, here, look at this, cucumbers. All you do is press. So now for a Greek salad, all you need is a little bit of feta cheese, a little bit of maybe some black olive, and then look at this. Oh, by the way, it comes with a lid. So this lid comes with it too. Snap that on. There's your Greek salad ready to go in the fridge.
But you know
prepped up ahead of time.
Again, if you're trying to, if you got a party come up, you're trying to prep, maybe you're gonna have a big dinner or maybe a small dinner the next night. It's so nice that the prep now doesn't have to be the worst part of cooking. It's actually the fun part of cooking.
Here's something else that comes with the machine that I almost forgot about. This little peeler will be your favorite peeler that you'll ever, I mean, once I tried this the first time, and here's why. Because it's two-sided. One side has a straight peel, and the other side gives you a julienne. So when I use this on a zucchini or a cucumber or a beet, I can pull it in one direction, or I can push it the other direction. It peels both directions. So it's twice as fast as other peelers, but watch this, I'm gonna flip it over. And now on this side, it gives you that long angel hair julienne cut for your zucchini pastas, for stir fries, for salads. I mean, it does, look at that. You couldn't do that with a knife. It would take you forever. And you know those spiralizers, right? You've tried those things. They take forever too. Look at this.
Also, too, you know what I love it, because I do a lot of spiralizing.
Yes.
It gives you the right length of spiral. And for zoodling, you don't have to buy a big machine to do that.
I mean, you can do long julienne strips of carrot for salad, or I can flip it over and I can go back and forth like this and make those carrot ribbons. Like you've probably seen them as a decoration or a garnish in the restaurants. Now you can do that at home yourself because you've got the tools to do the job. Look at that. There's a little carrot rose or a rosette that you could put around a salad. But I mean, it's that peeler, it's worth its weight in gold. You'll use it all the time.
Okay,
I love it.
Let me show you the colors again. And again, you're getting all of that. You're getting the tool, you're getting the lid, you get the base, you get all 3 blades to go with it. Easy to clean up, which you haven't talked about yet. But we've got the red, then we have the purple, we have the black, we have the navy. We also in the front have the turquoise. This is gonna be your orange. And then finally we're gonna have what we're calling the green. It's like a lime green. You know, think about somebody who maybe you were hoping would cook more in the kitchen. For me, it's my son off to college, and he said, well, Mom, I'd cook more, but he just doesn't have time, this is that time saver. And really, you know, John, when you're giving this to somebody, you're giving them the gift of more time and more fun in the kitchen.
It really, well, again, cooking doesn't take time. It's the prep that takes all the time.
It takes forever.
And this, like I said, this will be your little sous chef in the kitchen. I just did up an entire bowl of mushrooms, sliced perfectly for sauteed mushrooms. Maybe you're having a steak dinner, okay?
Or put them over burgers.
Or put them over burgers, or I'll tell you what, you can just saute them for an omelet in the morning.
Oh,
but
great
here,
idea.
I'll tell you, here's one of the things I love about this machine, okay? Everything comes out uniform and even, but here, I gotta take a lime, okay? It could be a lemon, a lime. Here, I'll do a couple of limes real quick. Place it on top of the cutting blade, the slicing blade, and look at this. If you have a bartender in your life, you're thinking of a great gift for a bartender. Look at this.
Wait, if you like a Corona, for gosh sakes.
That it saves you. I mean, perfect pinwheels. Now, oh, but yes, you're right. Or for any type of, look, maybe it's infused water. Maybe you want to do
that's a great idea.
A sangria. Place a half on top like this instead of the whole thing, and now it gives you the wedges. Okay, so it gives you the different cuts depending on what you put on that blade, but that's perfect for rimming a glass, or doing sangrias,
or like you said, waters,
if all you use it for is chopping onions and
it's
bell
totally
peppers,
worth it. In fact, you'll laugh because there's a ton of reviews that just talk about onions.
I know. Well, everybody hates chopping onions.
Right.
But with this machine, we call it the master dicer for a reason, and I think you can see why. It saves you so much time. I mean, and it saves you money too, because if you've ever bought bell peppers that are minced up like this in the grocery store in that little plastic tub, and look at the price compared to what you can buy baby bells for, I mean, the money you save by being able to do this yourself at home pays for itself.
And why do you think in the produce department now they have everything pre-chopped and you spend a fortune on it?
That's right.
You know why they do all the pre-chopped? Because none of us want to take the time to actually chop it.
That's right.
Grocery stores are smart. And for that convenience, you spend a fortune to be able to have it.
And with this machine, now you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And again, it's fresh, it's ready right when you need it. That's all awesome about this. All right, have all the colors available right now. You do get all the blades with it. You get the little cover to go on with it. It's all available with 4 flex pays and free shipping. Shipping. I'll spit that out. Thank you, John. Nice to see you.
Look at that.
Happy holidays.
Hey, happy holidays to you.
Thank
Merry
you very
Christmas.
much. All right.
Enjoy.
Make that prepping easier for somebody you love. Where am I going? Back this way. I'm marching away. Hi, Mark, because Mark is here right now. Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, so this is another challenge I think we all have. And it's not just the holidays. It's kind of any old time. It's like, how many of you cook a great turkey and then you hack it to death trying to cut it? And then you get it and throw it on the plate and go, sorry, it doesn't look so good. Mark,
been there.
You're here to the rescue in this problem, aren't you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good, good. So I got to tell you something, you guys. I'm going to get into why, after only 2 weeks, our Cuisinart electric knife is already a 5-star customer pick. But let me tell you right out of the gate, once you get this home, run. Don't walk to the bakery department, because you will absolutely never use anything better on bread in your life, you guys. Soft bread, hard bread, crusty bread, makes no difference at all. It's not going to crack that crust. It's not going to tear anything. And you got to remember, Suzanne, this is Cuisinart, and that means that you're going to have the most control you've ever had with an electric knife anytime.
Crazy.
Isn't that incredible?
That's great.
And guys, watch this. The blades are so sharp, doesn't matter what it is. Watch this. The crumbs don't even jump off it. Are you kidding me with that?
That's good.
Isn't that fun?
That's really good.
Now, let me show you kind of a tour around here in the buttons and how to work it, okay? You've got 2 safety notches, which is terrific. So the blades can't come out unless you're pressing both of them, all right? So let me put that down for just a second, and let me show you this, all right? You've got your power button and your lock button. That's all you really have to worry about. Now, the blades are stainless steel and dishwasher safe. You pop them apart to clean them, and you put them together just like that to put them back in. Press the buttons, and you are right back, in business. Now, you got to make sure that you go ahead and press those buttons and slide them in.
Okay.
And remember, you've got a power button there, and you've got your lock there. So the only way to turn it on is to hit that unlock.
Okay. That's great.
So now, guys.
Now, this is the classic.
This is the classic.
People just hacking up the turkey or the ham or the brisket or whatever it is.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you, Dad.
Prime rib.
What's
There's
that?
nothing worse than a prime rib.
Oh, we got a prime rib to show you. Let me tell you something. And Dad didn't line up to carve the Christmas turkey because he wanted to carve the Christmas turkey. He lined up to carve because he gets to play with the electric knife.
Oh, true.
Let's be honest with it here, right? Guys, you've got perfect slices every time, and you can see that. They're uniform, nothing's tearing, nothing's ripping. But here's what's fun when you got different tools in your hand. And this is where we're gonna get kind of different with our electric knife and some of the things that you can do. If you wanna go a little more foodie with your turkey this year, watch what I'm gonna do. Take your electric knife, start on that breast side that you're working on of the breastbone, and just follow it right down. Now what's gonna happen is that knife is gonna go ahead and it's gonna take that breast completely off the turkey in one shot, just like that. So let me go ahead and move this forward. And here's what you gotta see. Guys, when it comes time to carve these turkeys, it doesn't even snap that beautiful skin. Now, I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Facebook, but around Thanksgiving, we did something kind of special with our turkey. We wrapped it in bacon. And I gotta tell you, even the crunchiest, crispiest bacon doesn't snap under the electric knife.
Gosh,
now guys, look at that.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
You know what we didn't mention too? You get the carving fork. Thank you very much. And you guys, you get the wood cutting board.
Right over there is everything you get. Absolutely.
This is so awesome too. So here it is. There it is, the unit itself. I love this. Look how it fits right in there. There's the carving fork. And then you're also going to get the wood board back here. That's a bamboo cutting board that's included. And all that for $49.95. Again, we have 4 flex tonight, any major credit card, and we're doing free shipping on this.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is another, I like that example right there.
Well, we're going to have some fun here because a lot of times when people get an electric knife and they think of electric knife, they think bread and they think meat. Well, guys, we did something a little bit different with our electric knife. Let me show you what I mean, okay? This is your typical blade that you're going to see on an electric knife. This is what we're used to. Kind of short, kind of stubby, kind of thin, and flimsy. They're good for bread. They're good for meat. Try anything else, you're kind of on your own, right? Have a look at our blade. Guys, Cuisinart does things different, all right? It looks a lot more like a chef or a Santoku knife, and there's a reason for that. It's so you can do all of those jobs at once. And unlike some electric knives, this is a hybrid blade, so you never have to switch it. And by the way, the biggest thing about this has a 130 watt motor. That's 33% stronger than anything I've been able to find out there in the marketplace. So when it comes time for some incredible cuts and being able to do some, isn't that great?
You know what's even crazier? You didn't put your hand on there to hold it.
Absolutely not.
You didn't have to hold it and then cut it. It cut so well, he just could stand there and go like a magic wand.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
Now again, you've got control with this knife, unlike you've had with electric knives in the past, okay? And that power gives you that, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ease? I would say
there
ease.
You go. Watch this, you guys. No sawing, nothing back and forth.
And 2 paper plates, which is
two paper plates.
funny.
Here's the easiest way to cut cherry tomatoes, you guys. Just like that, I'm gonna go right ahead to this cutting board and watch this. Perfect cut cherry tomatoes in a second. Isn't that really neat?
Great.
Now, here's a cool one. Avocados are the it food right now, all right? But here's what people don't like doing. Taking that knife and stabbing it and then doing that round the world. You lose a pinky, something goes wrong. So guys, watch this. Even the pit of an avocado, and this is what's really cool. So if you like avocado, if you like all those recipes that you can do with them, go ahead and instead of trying to get that pit out of there, just give it a squeeze and then it'll just fall out. And if you want to make, if you want to make avocado fries, just go ahead and do it again and then peel that skin away. That's all you have to do.
That's great.
But here's where it gets really impressive, Suzanne. We talked about the pineapple, we talked about the avocado pit. Well, how about that mozzarella cheese that does nothing but squish every single time you try and cut it?
Yep.
Isn't this beautiful?
That's gorgeous.
Look at this, you guys.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm just going to go ahead and make some of these slices so you can see it, because this is what it's all about. That perfect control, those jobs that you'd never expect. And I'm just going to pause for 1 second, because we've all tried to cut this before, and we end up with those wavy lines and that kind of crease.
It just looks hacked.
It's beautiful. So if you are a foodie, or if you had a foodie in the family, this is a great gift for them, no question.
That's a wonderful gift idea. And it's funny, because normally you only bring out the electric knife on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Isn't that the truth?
I really think you've proven to all of us that you actually can almost use it every day. There's so many really unique applications.
Exactly. And guys, rock hard sausage. We went and found the hardest sausage we can find, and have a look at this. It absolutely falls right through it. You're gonna love the different jobs that you can do with this knife, from the sausages to the tomatoes to the avocados to the pineapples to that everyday onion that you want to go ahead and slice. Right? And go ahead. Make all your slices like you would normally slice. You can dice, you can do all that stuff you want to do, you guys. So if you think for a second that the electric knives are just for bread and just for turkeys, no way.
You are wrong.
You are wrong.
Here's another
I
one
won't
too.
say it.
I love when you do a prime rib, because a prime rib costs so much money, and you just take such great care to cook it.
I'll tell you, this is like, you want to hug this thing now.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm in love with you.
This is crazy.
And then we take a regular knife to it and hack the bejeebers out of it.
So I got to tell you something. This costs about as much as a kid's bike now. And you're right. When it comes time to make make a dinner like this, if this is your Christmas, boy, oh boy, watch this real close, okay? And I gotta say, Eric Tochterman, one of our food stylists, is absolutely the prime rib whisperer. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to take, I don't even think he turns the oven on, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the ribs off there first. This is Grandpa's cut. This is the one he gets first of all. So guys, when it comes time for those special ones to get those ribs out to everybody, that electric knife is gonna do that job instead of hacking, instead of any of that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and put it there. But this is what we wanna see right here. Oh, gosh, this is it. This is it right here. It's like moment of silence time. I don't even want to talk during this.
Yeah, nope. Let's be still. That is gorgeous.
Right? Thin slices, thick slices. It doesn't matter how thick that bark is. We've all tried to go through this with that knife and that fork. And I'll tell you, when it comes time for those clean cuts, look at that. That's the kind of cuts that the butcher looks for. That's the kind of cut that the five-star restaurants look for. And Eric, our food stylist, is doing this right now. I gotta say. Tell you, he loves his own stuff.
Perfect job, Eric. Perfect job on that. It really is.
So I'll tell you what, I'm going to run back to the freezer because I got the coolest thing to show you.
And I want to show you again, guys, exactly what you're getting. So obviously, this is Cuisinart. I mean, you can just start and stop right there. That is such a great name in the kitchen for appliances. You get this. Remember, this is a very unique blade. It's much broader, bigger, and more powerful than typical electric knives out there. You get the holder, and I want you to see too. We've used it. You're going to get the bamboo cutting board, and
you get the bamboo cutting board as well.
The cutting board's lovely. And you
also
get the fork to go with it. So I thought that was this is the perfect package for anybody who cooks in the kitchen.
Absolutely. You know, an electric knife is an essential. You got to have it, you guys, okay? Because it makes...
But you know what? Most of us don't treat ourselves to it.
This is a good point. This is an absolutely good point. So like any other tool in the kitchen, guys, Cuisinart, you're buying the best. You've seen some of the demonstrations we can do. Now let's see some of the fun that we can have with this. You want to have a good time with the kids? Watch what we're going to do. She's like, what's going on here? Watch this, you guys. Grab that pint of ice cream and go ahead and just slice it in the package, in the container, right down the middle. If it's thick, it takes an extra second. You're fine. So watch what you're going to do there. You're going to let that fall. You're going to give that a little bit of a cut. And now you've created the most fun, quickest, freshest ice cream sandwich you've ever done in your life. And by the way, that is for sharing.
You just got a genius from the crew. Genius. Eric, did you come up with that one too? No, that was Mark. Mark came up. We're going to give him the credit for that one. Okay, very good. We're like this. We're like.
That's fantastic.
That is so clever.
Now, speaking of clever, how about this, you guys? And again, we're talking foodies. We're talking the tool to create the dishes you normally haven't been able to create. So when it comes time to try something fun to impress people, I'll tell you, there's nothing better than a rouladin. That's that method where you go ahead and you very thinly slice and butterfly a piece of meat and then stuff it. Now in here, I would put asparagus, caramelized onions. I would put a little bit of cream cheese, roll it back up, pop it in the oven, and you have the most incredible dish. Then don't forget, you're going to slice this way when it's all cooked.
Let me ask this question, because we know how expensive meat is. And again, why do we use convenience at the grocery store? Pre-cut, pre-done, because it's convenient, but it's much more costly. If I wanted to do portion control and be able to pre-cut all my meat for the week, or because I'm trying to watch my health, unlike that sandwich, this would be a great But this would be a great tool to do
you were saying? Exactly.
If I'm watching my health, not right here at this moment.
That's the next demonstration.
Isn't that important? Because we buy pre-cut everything and we spend more money doing that. Cut it yourself now.
Exactly. And the smaller you want to cut things, the more damage you can do to it. So guys,
this is the biggest sandwich ever. I will say, Mark, you do love big sandwiches.
I'll tell you, you and I have worked together for a long time. We've been through a lot of big sandwiches.
We have indeed.
Well, guys, watch this, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stop right there. Because when it comes presentation time, you want that electric knife. So you are presenting food like this to your family and your guests, you guys. Look at this. There aren't even crumbs falling off of that. That's how close
turn it sideways.
And that's how tight that sandwich gets. Well, let's go ahead and do one better if we want to do it sideways. Let me poke that in there. You talked about portion control. Well, here, you can make the sandwiches so thin, nobody's coming back.
That's crazy.
Look at this, you guys.
And you would think the tomatoes would be squishing out.
That's
normally
fantastic.
Your tomatoes would be squishing out.
Exactly. Everything kind of squishes out. Everything pushes out. This goes goes through the protein, the bread, the soft vegetables, the lettuce, makes no difference. It makes that nice clean cut.
That's awesome.
Even simple tasks like cutting beef, cutting meat. I gotta tell you guys, once you start taking your knife out, you're gonna start taking it out over and over and over again. You know, a lot of us, we spend a lot of time, a lot of years learning our knife skills, perfecting our craft, making sure that all of our fingers stay exactly where they're supposed to stay. But you have to notice when I'm doing something like this, my fingers aren't actually going near the blade. I'm just getting
Like
picture-perfect cuts every single time.
For a fajita?
Exactly,
Yeah.
and when you're doing the raw meat cuts, same thing, you guys. This knife really doesn't care. Those blades are so sharp, and remember, they're hybrid blades. So whether it's steak, whether it's vegetable, whether it's protein, makes no difference at all. This is the kind of cut, look at that you're gonna get every single time you use this knife.
And
Absolutely
also
love
you actually
it.
cook better because it cooks more evenly because
Right.
you don't have one big chunk and one little thin chunk.
Exactly, and guys, when we go back to the breads here, just to kind of, you know, in our last little bit here, I need to remind you, once you get this home, we showed you all the kind of fun and cool things it does, but the main things you're gonna use it for, bread and meats. So when it comes to bread, the softest bread, the crustiest bread, even that bread that you have to break in order to serve because there's no knife that'll cut it, guys, this is gonna do that job for you. And let me show you this one more time. When it comes to control, even taking the crust off of fresh brioche is a job that you can do with the Cuisinart knife. And that, to me, as a kitchen guy, as a foodie guy, is outstanding because you can go right next door and take that chicken and cut it right in half if you have to when it comes time to quarter it and divvy it up for the family. That's that
great.
130 watt knife.
Hey, did it one hand. Didn't even bother grabbing the fork to do it. All right,
Exactly,
thank you,
you
Mark.
guys.
Please stay right there for this. Coming up next, we continue last-minute gift ideas, including Mary Poppins ideas.
For today, there's only 1 week left till Christmas, but don't worry, we've got you covered. We still have lots of great gifts at great prices for everyone on your list. So shop our last-minute gift store to get guaranteed Christmas delivery to you or straight to your gift recipient. And don't miss Korres tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern and all day tomorrow, bringing you the ultimate in hydration with their 12-piece body butter set. Keep some for yourself and gift the rest. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
So glad you came.
Thank you. Harris, it's time to go.
One more game.
Ah, this stays here.
We'll be here when you come next time.
Okay.
All right.